Special Investigation Unit has distanced itself from a Mail and Guardian report implicating former presidency spokesperson KHUSELA Diko in the multi-million rand digital vibes scandal. The publication reported that the SIU had sent a letter to President Cyril Ramaphosa's office on this matter. So for more clarity on this, we're joined now by SIU spokesperson Mr. Kaizer Kganyago. Mr. Kganyago, thank you for your time and good morning to you. I think this clarity quite important because on one end, reports are coming in particularly from the Mail and Guardian that a letter has been sent by your organization, the SIU, to the presidency regarding what it says is a 1 million rand transaction between Digital Vibes and KHUSELA Diko, but you are saying this is not the case. Please clarify.
Thank you very much, Tumelo, and thank you to your viewers. What we were saying in the statement that we issued yesterday was in relation to the fact that we have not sent any letter to the president in relation to this matter. People will remember that we have given the president a report on Digital Vibes at the end of June. And in that report already, which is now public, we've indicated that the 1 million rand went from Digital Vibes to Royal Park. Therefore, but in the same report, we indicated there that if there are allegations that come after the report, we will be in a position to continue and pursue them. And this is some of the allegations that are coming to us. But I always emphasize that we don't just write a letter to the president. We send a referral, and a referral is bigger than a letter in the sense that we say there's a covering letter, but we provide evidence. And a referral is only done when the investigation is over. And therefore, we are in a position to say to the president or whoever, in the case of other government department, here is the evidence that we found against this individual. This is what we recommend it to be done. We have not reached that stage as yet.
Right, because obviously this publication and this particular article by the Mail and Guardian has been widely published. Are you saying that it is misleading?
No, definitely. Whoever gave them the information, because gave them an impression that we have sent a letter to the president, which is false. Obviously, and it cannot be said in any other way except to say it is false. We have not done such, because if we have done so, if we have made referrals, we would have clearly come out and said, yes, we have made the referral, as we have always done with many other people in other government departments. Right. This cannot be treated as a special case.
Yeah. On that case, Mr. Kganyago, are you at liberty to share whether or not Ms. KHUSELA Diko has received 1 million rand or any amount of money from Digital Vibes?
Until we get the evidence, we are not going to make that a pronouncement. The way we work, I always say this, and I might have said it to you before, that all our investigations are allegation-based. And all our outcomes are evidence-based. Therefore, if somebody comes today and say, Tumelo has done 1, 2, 3, 4, we say, okay, we receive it. It's an allegation. And then we then get into an investigation to prove it. Once we have proven it, it means we'll then have evidence to either support or not support it. And only then will we make a pronouncement. I always explain to people that an investigation is difficult. We don't take face value allegations and make them fact. Right. We have got to prove them. We don't want a situation where at one point we've got information to that effect, and later when we do investigation we find the opposite, but we would have already said so and so has received this when we have not finalized the investigation. That we are not going to do. Right.
May I just ask you then if the same applies in terms of it just being an allegation at this point and still due for investigation when it comes to then KHUSELA Diko's late husband's company, the Royal Park. We heard and also read that there was a transaction, money exchange there between Digital Vibes and Royal Park. Can you confirm whether or not that is true, or at this point, like you mentioned, is still an allegation?
No, that one is not an allegation. The fact that money was given from Digital Vibes to Royal Park, that is not an allegation. It is proven as fact, and it is in our report that we had given to the president already. That part is fact.
All right. Well, we have to leave it there due to time, but thank you so much, Mr. Kaizer Kganyago, the SIU spokesperson. Given some clarity, I can imagine some confusion, especially after that article published by the Mail and Guardian that KHUSELA Diko had received the 1 million rand, and also that the SIU had sent an official letter to the presidency. Of course, the spokesperson saying that that publication was, of course, misleading at this point. There are allegations at this point. However, until they can prove them as fact, the SIU, they mentioned they cannot, of course, say any mention on them and declare them as fact. All right, we'll leave